Oh yeah, this is episode 80. Chris, you loving it?
I am.
Welcome back to Bumpin' Shoulders, a Sportsworks podcast. As
Well,
always,
thanks for having me back.
I'm here. I'm Timothy Chura. Here with, oh man, I almost said Nick Kappas. Rip. Here with Chris Wilson, the aforementioned Nick Kappas. AWOL.
We have no idea where he is.
No,
we haven't talked.
We do know.
Yeah, we did.
We got some problems here. We had a set podcast all planned out. Nick was carrying our show notes with him. Is snoozing.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Snoozing on the
sleeping.
job.
He's about 15 minutes away from here. Decided to go to sleep.
And he's just sweating in the booth right at home.
He's sweating in the. He's sneezing in the booth, and that left us with no show notes because we gave them to him. Wink, wink, and no football to talk about because it's the Pro Bowl, and who gives a fuck about that, right? Oh, Bears signed a kicker. Some don't know who it is. Not even gonna pull it up to look because he's just gonna miss playoff field goals probably as well. And I mean, they were working out Blair Walsh, so the bar was set very low. And Chris said MMA's been pretty quiet.
It's been pretty
got
quiet.
football season's back, and we've
Ah,
got that
come
big,
on, Nick, we
game
said
between
Bears, we
RG3
get
and
it.
Nick,
Chase
you didn't even
Daniels,
show
so-
up to the table. Not
He
even
called
2.0.
in. He called in. He called in to say that. He woke up from his snooze. So instead of our normal sports talk, producer Pops assembled a list of some topics that he wants Chris and I to discuss on air. We have no idea what these are, and we have no information on any part of it, so it's probably going to be a lot of opinionated things. Chris, when he has to rely on his opinion, he tends to get a bit racist and sexist at times.
This is news to me. I don't think I get like that.
So viewer discretion
I
is
think
advised.
I'm very fair, but
You do get a little bit like judgmental.
no, I really don't. You know, I'm open to hear any argument. You know.
Yep.
No, don't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't be so. I
Well,
hate
that
that you have
goes
the
on.
sunglasses on, so I can't read your eyes. I can't read your if you're giving me this sarcastic
I'm
gaze.
not giving you anything.
I just kind of see your eyelashes when they blink a little bit.
My sunglasses are on.
Because you have those poop brown eyes.
I do have.
and I don't
poop
like
eyes.
it.
Dude. My sinus, the whole left side of my head, stuffed.
You told me that.
It's bad.
And
it
I'm
hurts.
telling you, you got to do a nasal flush where you flush
I
it in one
have
side.
nasal spray, dude. I
no,
got deep sea
you got to
salt.
blow it out the other side
I've got
too.
deep sea salt flowing through my nostrils.
I don't think that's doing anything, man. Unless you're a fisherman.
No, honestly,
Are you a
it's not.
fisherman?
I don't think they use that. Probably they breathe it in normal.
That's why. Yeah, and they have the
It's
best
always spraying.
sinuses.
Do they?
I couldn't tell you.
I feel like people that work at what are those places? Like you
Head's
smell it
Fish
and
Fry?
you go, no, not fish, dude. You smell it. There's a smell, dude. That everyone when they smell it, they go, oh, that clears out their sinuses. I'm not talking like spiny or spicy food. I'm talking like sulfur or something like that. Something
Vicks.
clear. What?
Vicks
Vicks.
vapor rub.
No, I'm not talking about that. Maybe I should have gotten that though.
Oh, ammonia.
Yeah, ammonia, dude.
Yeah, it clears your sinuses.
Maids.
It also fucking
Maids
kills your
have
brain cells.
Mad good
Yeah.
sinuses. What are you gonna say? Maids don't have good brains though. You're gonna attack that audience?
Well, no, I mean it's proven that ammonia is not great for
You're
you.
saying it's proven that maids don't have the best brains.
You're trying to come at me
You're
with
an
this
asshole,
whole
dude.
sexist
You
thing.
are an asshole.
And I can't wait for
I'm
the
not
first
saying
headline.
sexist. Now you're just attacking professions. There can be male maids.
Okay,
Speaking
if this is
of-
what it's gonna be,
Is a male maid a mailman? Speaking of mailmen, Nick, wake up.
no.
Oh,
Don't
yeah, not
address them
anymore.
as such.
Not anymore. Speaking of taxi boy. Nick, I want you to listen to this and know that we're thriving.
We're doing just fine without you, buddy.
I'm a new man.
Man,
That's exactly how I feel.
Alan White. Remember that guy? He
Doesn't ring a bell.
He did some questionable things. Huh?
He sure did.
If anyone wants to discuss, DMs are always open.
Yeah.
Do you want to hop into some topics?
Let's hear the
See if
current
producer
events.
Pops has us banging. We should have made an intro for it.
Yeah, no. That's,
We didn't plan ahead. Ready?
too
We'll
much
go.
work.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Tim and Chris's news. Like that? You like that?
Yeah, I did.
All right, we're in.
All right. So I'm just going to kind of read these news headlines, give you a little bit of the article. I'll read it to you, and then you guys can go off on it.
Before we start, do you think this is like, Wizard of Oz when the guy's behind the curtain Do you think that's how producer Pops feels being off camera? Like he's pulling those
Probably,
levers
yeah.
behind the curtain? Is that
Well,
was
I was gonna put a giant head in Nick's spot that moved every time, but I didn't have time
That
to
sounds
get
like,
together.
yeah.
we should have picked it up. All right.
We got a message on Facebook too. I got you all this shit to help you feel better, and you refuse to use it, including nasal spray that works magically.
I just fucking said I used her nasal spray. She's not listening.
Yeah.
She
Mackenzie, I used
"You
your
have the
deep
man
sea
flu. You're
nasal-
not dying."
I used your deep sea nasal spray and it fucking didn't do anything, all right? And your lozenges not working.
Lozengers?
Yeah.
They're
And the off-brand Dayquil, get out of here with that. Get out of town. That being said, let's get some news.
you got that
headlines.
shit for free 99.
She said she's listening. All right. Pursuit of Doberman. Yeah, let me restart that. Pursuit of Doberman masturbating in Target leads to recovery of almost 9 pounds of marijuana.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Weird twist that I did not expect.
That was a roller coaster of emotions all in one.
That didn't finish where it started.
No, it
So-
sure didn't. But
Actually,
did he
might
finish
have
where
finished where it started. Yeah.
Here's the article you can discuss after. 3 people arrested on drug charges following an investigation into a man pleasuring himself in a Dover Target dressing room
Nice
with
way
the
to
door
put it.
open.
Close it.
According to authorities, officers were dispatched to Target. I'm not going to put the address.
No, do it.
Well, the article did.
Put him on the spot. Which Target was it?
It's 148 John Hun
John
Brown
Harbaugh
Road.
Lane.
I don't know. I don't even
What
know what
town?
I don't even know what state we're
They don't
in.
give us a
Dover,
town?
Dover.
Oh, Dover,
Delaware.
Rhode Island.
Delaware. Dover, Delaware.
No, dude, you're thinking of John Dover. You're thinking of Ben Dover.
No, not bend over, dude. The fuck?
That's what he thought. All right, so they found him jerking it in the
Yeah,
room
they
with the
found
door
him
open.
masturbating in a fitting room while the door was open.
Shuts the door, and a lot of people are saved.
He
That's
fled the store in a gold Jaguar.
I thought you were gonna say gold jacket. Which would have been awesome.
that he didn't buy. That would have been so cool.
Police say after he fled, officers tracked Foreman to the unit block of Stevenson Drive in Manchester Square neighborhood. Foreman arrived in the area, police said, but he fled on foot when officers tried to stop him.
He's an animal.
A 3-year-old child was left in a bedroom during the pair hiding, authorities said.
That guy needs to get a new job. Whoever wrote
Yeah,
this
he does.
butchered that one.
Both surrendered to police without incident a short time later. A search warrant executed at the same residence turned up 8.75 pounds of marijuana in sealed bags, digital scales, packaging material,
Ooh,
and
he's-
$4,432 in suspected drug proceeds.
Wow.
So
right.
this guy was selling drugs. Hey, dude, that guy's day got so much worse because he jerked off there.
Yeah, here's what stood out to me the most. Like, I'm thinking from the perspective of the 2 other people who went down in this
Yeah.
because he jerked off with the door open in a public place. Just shut the door, man. Like, I get it. Like, don't jerk off in a fitting room.
jail because you jerked off.
Because, like, think about that explanation. They see the cops pulling up and they're like, "Oh shit!"
They're like, "He got
and then they
busted
go to
selling?"
court and they hear like, they got to be like, I don't know if they're all in the same courtroom. I picture them all shackled up next to each other, and they're
And
just
he's
like,
got mad
when they
cum
hear
on his
like,
hands.
yeah, when they hear the officer like recounting what's going on, and they're like, "What the fuck, man?" Like, that's so selfish of you.
Like he's booking it out of there in a gold jacket with mad cum in his pants and like
I guess
and he's
though.
still hard.
I guess if you wear a gold jacket, you're more likely to jerk off in fitting rooms.
But like
There was no gold jacket.
but he was-
Wait, there wasn't?
No, it was a gold Jaguar.
Oh,
But he hit the
you
jail
know what?
for
We
so long.
talked about this earlier. We make so many jokes that like we kind of start to confuse reality and like what we made up, and that's a prime example of that right there.
Except it's worse because I'm like
Because
we'll
I'm
talk
picturing
about
this
it.
dude in like a glittery fake gold jacket, sprinting from the police with his dick swinging down.
No, just tucked in his pants. The bulge is there.
Do you think he came already? Because like I know they're not going to say
That's
that.
what I
in
mean.
the
Are they
article.
gonna break it up before he comes? Because if so, dude, he's got blue balls out the ass.
Dude,
He's got blue balls out the wazoo tonight.
no, because I'm hoping he did finish and he's running out and he's just got his soft cummy dick as he's running out of the store.
Or he finished while he was running, dude. And just sprayed the place.
Oh my god.
You watch The Goonies where Data has his slick shoes?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was coming underneath him and the cops were like slipping on the ground.
Yeah. Whoa, like a real cartoony
And he's
slip
in
too.
his gold jacket and his gold Jaguar with dark sunglasses on for sure.
Or do you think he just fucking got so close and then the cop came to tackle him and then he just glazed him like a donut? And the arresting officer's just like...
He was edging until the cop got there, and then he just
This was all part of his ploy.
The adrenaline just put him over. Dude.
He really
could
gets
not-
off on getting tackled by
He
policemen.
could not contain it. Oh, that'd be awful.
Well, yeah, I feel like you have to have some sort of like weird like getting watched type of fetish if you're gonna go to a public
With the
place.
door open.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're gonna go to a Target
And jerk off with
with the door open. Yeah.
That's insane, dude. He should have done it like a Lululemon.
No,
Isn't that a workout place?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably got a better like outcome. Targets are gonna be kids.
Well, they got booths and shit for perverts like that in the adult store.
Yeah, but didn't Pee Wee Herman get arrested for jerking off in an adult store booth, which is fucked
No,
up.
no,
That's what it's for.
That was in a theater.
Yeah, that was in the, yeah.
So wait.
That was
It
in
was
a
in a
porn
porn
theater.
theater. So there's a spot where people don't jerk off; they just gather together to watch porn.
Basically.
Why?
I have no idea. They have like theaters that you can go watch the stuff in, and then there's booths.
So
Booths are
the
private.
booths are like
The
those
booths make
things that you
sense.
like put that are like binoculars that you look into, right?
No, dude. I
No,
think you just
You
sit in
crank
like
it while you do it.
No, it's like
oh,
a
you
changing
crank
room.
it, all right.
You're cranking it,
You're
but-
cranking it for sure.
but it's a changing room.
Pee Wee Herman was,
But it's
that's
a changing
the,
room type thing. I
Yeah.
think. But what I don't get is like the last thing I want to do is go sit around with like 17 dudes and review a porn film.
Yeah, I don't know if they're like sitting around like reviewing it, but they're all there and they
They're
probably
just
say
watching.
nothing, which is even worse.
But why would you just watch it, dude?
I don't know, but like if I go there and someone starts jerking off, the last thing I'm gonna be is upset because I decided to go there.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna tell anyone. I'm not gonna call. The
I'm
cops
not
out.
ratting you out because like
It's like, dude, I get it.
I assume everyone there like doesn't know about the internet, so like they're fucking taking a chance. Like this is what they have to do.
That's true.
So at that rate, I'm like, I got you, man.
They
Like
all
it's the
got
unspoken
flip phones.
rule. Yeah. And they take fucking low quality pictures.
That's insane. All right.
Oh, God.
You want to go to the next one?
Let's move on to the next one.
That guy was jacking his beanstalk, as you would say.
He was cranking it.
All right. The next one comes from sunny Florida.
Oh, bad things always happen in Florida, dude. Shit
Especially
state.
when it's called sunny Florida. The more like the more
Look.
sunshine or rainbows that are in the name,
No,
the worse it's gonna be.
There's no deaths in my news.
Okay. Yeah, but I know some trashy things gonna happen for sure.
Well,
Sorry, Florida. I don't feel that way about you, Florida. I love you.
I do.
In Florida, mom spanked other parents' kids with a belt, wooden spoon.
It's getting worse. And it's sandwiching though. You know,
Yes.
I do like that.
At a sleepover.
Why? Would they do something fucked up, dude? Like they set her cat on fire or something?
Then like yeah.
Because yeah, beat the hell out of him. But like if
Well, let me read part of the article.
all right, what if he's like local kids set the cat on fire?
Oh my god.
No. A Florida woman faces child abuse charges after police say she spanked other parents' children at a sleepover she was hosting.
Yeah, good charges.
One girl mentioned that she was hit in the knee with a wooden spoon. Another one said that she was hit with a shoe. And there was another victim who was held down so that she would not leave.
How many hands did she have?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Lake County Sheriff Office says 29-year-old Erin Pierce was hosting a sleepover when she started to spank children there with a belt, a shoe, and a spoon. Let's see. This is, I'm gonna butcher this woman's name. So one of the parents who had two children at the sleepover said she can't imagine any parent doing that to a child. She was kicking the kids. She physically put her hands on them. Caden, 12-year-old, said that he was one of Pierce's targets. She came out with a belt and told me to go, and she started beating me as I was going.
Going where? Home? He's
Yeah.
12.
Yeah,
It's a
hang on, what?
sleepover. So why would she send him home?
Go! Boom, boom, boom.
The police report says a few of the children said Pierce had been drinking at the time of the incident.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Yeah.
I could have told you that.
Probably put down the Tito's.
Put down the bourbon
In
there.
an interview with police, Pierce allegedly told officers that she started to spank the children after one flipped her off.
Good. Don't flip her off.
One,
Oh, I don't know about
Learn
that.
respect.
You know?
Learn respect.
Learn respect, but not that way.
one mom who wished to remain anonymous told
Why?
WESH, which is the people writing this, in an on-screen interview that her son came running home from the sleepover.
Oh, my God. He
He's
did
got
make it
wheels,
home.
dude.
Now, Caden said he is left with memories and bruises from a sleepover gone bad.
Oh, shut up, dude.
Yeah,
He'll get over that eventually.
That's something you say when you're trying to get
Like,
more
don't
money.
do it, lady. Yeah, Aaron, like, calm down. But Caden, fucking relax, dude.
Yeah.
It hurt, said Caden.
Oh, sure. You know, that's a fair assessment. Like,
She hit me.
that's the best thing I've heard in the article. It hurt.
She hit me worse than, anything.
Oh, see?
Okay.
Because you
All
couldn't
right.
think of
She hurt
anything.
me worse than, like, anything.
Because it's like, if it was worse than, like, a bike accident, he would have gone, it was worse than the bike accident I got in. But he's like, it was worse than, I don't know, it hurt.
it was worse than, like, anything.
I hope
Anything you can think
I
of.
hope there's not, like, welts, dude. Like, because if she, like, beat them, then, like, yeah,
She
then he's
probably,
going to be
like,
fucked up
yeah.
for a long time. Because he'll probably never go to sleepover again.
He's
He's gonna
gonna
get
be
like
that
a
kid who
long
gets
time
picked up.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
and he's never gonna go to her house.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be like, your dad's gonna beat me with shoes and belts and tell me to leave.
Oh
That's
my
insane.
God.
Also, like, you're 12, don't flip the mom off. Probably, dude. But
Don't
the
flip
mom
the
could have
mom
came out drunk, and she could have been like, "You're all a bunch of little
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah, that's
assholes."
what I'm
And he could
picturing.
have done his little because the
like,
little
she could have
kids
been
always do
walking
the
away-
thumb,
yeah, yeah.
So they could have been like,
She could have been walking away, and like then he's like, and then she saw it out of the corner of the eye,
And then she
bam.
pulled her belt
No,
off.
no, she walks back into the room, comes out. I'm picturing she pumps the shotty, and she comes
didn't pull a
chasing him
gun
out.
on them, dude.
No, she fucking hit him with the butt of their gun, and yeah,
no,
she buttered the biscuits.
She looked at them, started undoing her belt, and they're like, "Oh, this is getting a little bit weird." She pulled it fucking out, folded it in half, and said, "Go."
Yeah, I don't know.
Not a good look, Aaron. Not a good look. Probably not going to get a job as a teacher or a babysitter anywhere, I would reckon.
No.
Right?
I can't imagine she would.
Because the local
It's
elementary
Florida
schools-
though, so like it's probably in the like requirements. You have to have that under
They
your
have to have-
belt.
You've got to have a felony.
Yeah, you got to have some sort of child-related offense to be a
She
teacher.
probably
in
worked for
Florida.
the mail department, the post office.
The mail department.
Did
Did you hear that, Nick?
No, he didn't.
He's a veteran.
Speaking of mail department,
Oh, is that why you plugged it in there as a segue?
kinda.
Oh, nice.
It would have been nice if I stopped saying mail department. Kansas City mail truck explodes, then rolls down the street in flames, and it's all caught on camera.
Nick, come on, man. Didn't you quit the post office? But you don't have to
He goes
act
going out with a bang, baby.
like that.
Sets
Going on to
fire
banging
to
this
it,
bad
jumps
boy.
out while it's moving.
He lit his cigarette and threw it in the back, filled with gas cans.
That's why his
Alright.
teeth is so yellow.
Here's the
Smokes
article.
mad cigarettes.
He does. There's char in his teeth, dude.
Brian Riley heard some racket Wednesday night outside of his home in Northland, but at first he didn't think much of it.
Nobody's gonna think what they were about to see, dude. You can't predict that before it
Wow,
happens.
this is
Like,
at night.
that's a mail truck that just exploded.
Wait, I've heard this sound before. That's a mail truck blowing up, rolling down the street on fire.
And it's coming
Got it.
right towards me.
I could hear tires for like 10, 15 minutes, just tires squealing. Like someone was stuck in the snow, Riley said. I didn't think much about it.
Really?
He didn't think much about it for 10, 15 minutes.
Eventually investigate.
Yeah, yeah.
After his dogs began barking loudly, Riley decided to check one of his home security cameras for a peek outside, and he couldn't believe his eyes.
I'm sure.
I think
It
everybody
used
was.
to just be flaming dog poop. Now it's flaming mail trucks. Come on, kids.
Grow up.
Yeah.
I think everybody was shocked. Riley said, "Like, holy cow, what is happening right now?"
Oh, of course he
Is
said,
Riley
"Holy cow!"
a kid? Is Riley an 11-year-old saying, like, holy cow?
I hope not, because he owns a house.
Good for him, dude. He's succeeding at a young age.
A U.S. Postal Service delivery truck exploded into a ball of flames down the street from Riley's home in a subdivision of Berry Road. Riley and other neighbors watched helplessly as the fully engulfed truck then rolled backwards down North Martson Avenue before coming to a stop in front of a neighbor's yard. This guy's extremely lucky that nobody got hurt, including himself, Riley said, but he easily could have taken out a couple of vehicles and a couple of houses. Riley suspects the driver blew a tire after gunning the engine in a nearly futile attempt to crest an icy incline on the road. There was a point where, for almost 10 minutes straight, he did not let up on the gas. Riley
10
said
minutes, dude.
How'd Riley know he didn't fucking look?
he had to fucking time it.
He ignored it the whole time.
Yeah, he goes.
acted like
he's
it
pumping
wasn't
on the
happening.
gas. Now, let me get the stopwatch. He hit the 10-minute mark. Okay, now he's gonna explode.
Thing's probably on fire.
Yeah.
Riley said he was pushing it beyond insanity, and you could just
Jesus.
tell the way he was going that he was getting more and more mad the whole time.
Oh, you could
Hey,
tell
you
by
can
the way
tell
he
that
was
by the
pushing
way he
the pedal.
strokes it with his foot, dude.
I don't hope anything. I don't like Riley.
No, me
Don't
neither.
like this
Yeah,
guy.
Riley
Something's
kinda
not
seems like
adding
an
up
idiot.
here.
Seems like a real dick, dude.
Yeah.
Just like he's trying to stir the... You know what? He sounds like Caden. Sounds like that kid Caden did.
Yeah.
Where he's going, I don't think I'll ever trust mail trucks again.
The spokesperson for the postal service
Nick.
said the driver was
That's why he can't be here. He's in Kansas City.
said the driver wasn't injured and the fire is under investigation. Riley tells Fox 4 that neighbors have filed complaints with this mail carrier in the past.
There it is. There's Riley.
Yeah, Riley, of course, has to have some stake in the fire, you know?
He bitches about him all the time in the neighborhood watch app.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't think this has surprised any of us that this even happened.
Oh,
Riley
yeah, it
said.
did.
Oh, yeah.
dude. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Everyone was in awe because even he said, I didn't
Wait,
expect
why
to
was the
see
mail
that.
truck there at night, too? There's another thing we're
Because
ignoring.
that's why they complain about him. He delivers mail at 2 a.m.
Yeah, that is a good basis for argument. But you know what I've never done? Like, you know, you hit icy patches and you go, I don't know if my car is going to be able to get through this. I've never been like, all right, I'm going to just stick with it for 10 minutes.
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think so either.
I think something went wrong. 10 minutes is a long time to not get, like...
To not
he
take the
probably
foot off
doesn't
the
have
gas,
a choice,
yeah.
though, right? Because he's got to get up the hill to deliver the mail.
Yeah, I suppose.
And I know if that's me, I'm not getting out and walking all the mail up individually. Fuck that.
It was probably so
I would go,
cold.
going back to the office. Taking it back. Yeah, because it was cold here, and I think Kansas City's colder. Was
Well-
it Kansas City, Missouri?
Yeah.
Well, he goes, it's 2 a.m. and I'm not even finished yet.
It's like I've been working since 6 a.m. yesterday. Almost.
fucking
I've been
shitty,
working for
dude.
20 hours. I'm done. I hope this thing blows up so I can heat it up. 'Cause those trucks normally don't have heat. Nick bitches about it all the
Yeah.
time from when he worked there. They
Oh
don't have
my
heat
god, that's
or
what he was
AC.
trying to do, dude. He was trying to stay toasty.
Riley said
And
that's
Riley just couldn't fucking handle it.
Riley said that's the one and only time I've ever actually seen our mailman get out of his vehicle.
Dude, he's got a lot of jawing about this fucking mailman.
Because
For a
he's got
guy
a
who's
lot
like,
to
for a
say.
guy who's like, oh, I don't know what happened.
No.
He's got a lot about the story, and he's got a lot of
I'll
fucking
tell you
backlash.
what. I'll
for
tell you
them.
what. He's got a lot to say now that the police are involved and he's protected.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now that it's
Yeah,
through the
for
media,
sure, dude.
he's got some big onions to hang. Oh, hey, dude, grow a fucking pair and talk to him before.
Grateful no one was hurt, Riley was able to keep a sense of humor about a very strange
No, he
day
didn't.
in
No.
his neighborhood.
No.
It looked like one of those scenes out of Back to the Future where you've just got the fire trails from the vehicle, but I definitely don't think he got up to 88 miles per hour, Riley said.
He's got to be. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I don't fucking
Fuck
like this guy one bit.
He's got to be a little kid or just such a cock.
Yeah, because I picture him like staring out his window, like mailman's not doing what he's supposed to, and then he goes and lights a firecracker under the truck, and
then
it's
he
on
goes-
fire. And then he goes, "Yeah, like I think he was just hitting the gas really hard." And then and then he's like, "Yeah, you know what? Like
But like, what
this
if
guy is kind of this is the first time I've even seen him get up. This dude only gets out of his truck whenever the thing's on fire."
if I ever saw somebody get in any sort of accident, I want to go from some Back to the Future. If only hit 88 miles an hour, fucking nerd. It was fire trails.
He goes, "Yeah, I had to light a fire under him to motivate him to do his
Oh,
job,
really?
dude."
The guy's jokes suck. That guy sucks.
The guy's jokes suck, and I hate how much he has to say about this mailman. Like,
Yeah, what a like. Hey, dude, hang your onions before it's media.
I'm
and
telling you, I
police,
think
right?
Riley had something to do with this.
Riley had his hands in it. Yeah,
and
I would
Riley,
like
if
to
you're listening,
investigate.
you're a piece of shit. I don't care if you did it or not.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, Riley, you and Ab City's mom are both
Yeah.
bad people.
Yep.
All right, Riley.
Riley iced the street.
No, Riley fucking cut the gas line so it blow up,
He did.
and then threw Nick's cigarettes under there.
All right. Next article. Woman hospitalized for vomiting 30 times in one day is finally diagnosed with cannabis vomiting syndrome,
Oh, she OD'd, baby.
triggered by her chronic marijuana use.
Was she going to do a coughing fit?
A Canadian woman discovered that her intense bouts of vomiting and constant nausea were due to her regular marijuana use. Last year, Desiree Haight found it was difficult to keep food down.
Yeah, it was real hard. That's why she vomited it out.
It was so difficult to keep food down.
Do you think that's a problem coming back, dude?
Yeah.
And maybe not the marijuana use, maybe whatever it was before.
Probably.
She dropped 30 pounds from 150 down to 120.
So,
Things came
No,
to
Sounds
but the
like she
problem
did
is she's
decently for
but the problem
herself.
is she's 6'10".
oh yeah, that's an issue.
Things came to a head in November when she wound up in the emergency room in her hometown of Calgary after she threw up 30 times in one day. At first, doctors assumed the 46-year-old either had food poisoning or stomach virus, but one emergency room physician said her symptoms seemed very similar and asked if she smoked marijuana and if hot showers gave her relief.
Well, what's insane actually though is her doctor is the person who directed Reefer Madness. And he goes, "You ever want to jump out of a window when you smoke?"
Yeah.
When she answered yes, that's when he diagnosed her with a little-known condition called cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome, CHS,
because it's not real. Probably he probably
Which is-
bullshitted that.
in which chronic cannabis users vomit incessantly without explanation.
Dude, this girl's doctor was Riley from the last story.
Yeah. We got a trend here, man. You know that dude hates marijuana. You know he hates cannabis.
He goes, "The fucking postman was probably off the pot."
Yeah.
Fuck that guy,
Yeah.
dude.
I fucking hate Riley with a passion.
I don't ever want to meet him.
No.
The syndrome occurs in heavily... Jeez, I can't read right now. The syndrome occurs in heavy marijuana users, those who smoke at least 20 times a month.
I thought you were going to say a day. And I was going to say, yeah, maybe
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Maybe that is part of
Yep.
it.
But they have severe bouts of nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain. The number of people affected are unclear, although he assumes it could be millions.
No, probably not.
In Canada, where recreational marijuana
I've
was
never
legalized
vomited
last year,
46 times from anything.
he thinks that now that it's legal, the numbers are going to rise.
Oh, man, he's the fucking soothsayer, huh?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh, man, I don't even have much to add. That guy's probably just a fucking square.
Yeah,
Because,
or
like,
like,
I don't know.
it's definitely not millions, dude. Like, think about how
Maybe
many
7.
people would, like,
Maybe 7 people
Yeah.
have it.
and it's like, just calm down.
She's
Stop
probably
smoking
allergic,
so much.
dude.
Yeah.
She's probably allergic.
Yeah.
Like, when I ate that multivitamin I have, niacin or
Niacin,
whatever it is,
yeah.
dude, I was on my
Your
deathbed
body
for a little
rejected
bit.
it, yeah.
They had to crush up a bunch of Benadryl, heat it up in a spoon, and inject it.
Inject it.
It's crazy.
Man, dude. You
Producer
haven't been able
Pops
to
had
get
a
off the
steady
pink
hand
stuff
to
since.
put it straight in
Yeah.
the vein. Not really. I did take the Benadryl, though. That cooled me down.
Did it
It
make
was
you
bad.
tired?
No.
That shit knocks me out.
Oh, you know.
Okay. All right.
What's up next?
Next, we have from Washington. Bill seeks to outlaw dwarf tossing at
Stop it
Washington.
there.
I think you just wanted to sound cool.
Fuck that guy. Let it go. Let the dwarf tossing stay.
What is dwarf tossing?
They probably throw them, dude. You ever
That's
see,
what I'm
You
thinking,
ever see
yeah.
little
We're getting
lawn gnomes where they wear the hat? The
Yeah,
pointed hat?
yeah.
They throw them. They're lawn
Do they have to
darts.
get the hat, the pointy hat,
That's
to stick
why-
to the wall?
Is that why that's why they call midgets lawn darts?
They call them that, dude?
Some people do.
That sounds so. I don't know if that's true at all.
Some people do. Dude.
Do you have to stick them by their feet or head?
No, the head. You point. That's why they wear the pointy hat.
Yeah, true.
I haven't even finished the title.
But that's all it is.
No. Bill seeks to outlaw dwarf tossing at Washington bars and strip clubs.
Why there? Leave
Come
it.
on, that sounds like the freakiest thing, and
Wait,
I'm
are
all
the-
for it.
Are the dwarf strippers
I have no
that you
idea.
put hats on and throw into lawns because they're lawn darts?
Here, here's the rest of it.
I'm gonna really upset the midget audience we have. Are we not
Hey,
supposed to say
you're
midget?
not supposed to say that.
What are we supposed to say?
Little
Dwarf?
person.
Because dwarf sounds so much worse, dude. And I feel like a dwarf's different than a midget.
Little people.
That sounds so degrading, dude.
It's not. That's what they
That
want
sounds
to be
like what I
called.
call like Zach when I'm like he's a little guy. I don't want to say that about like
You just
a
picture 'em,
grown
like,
adult.
Not like
I
rubbing
don't want
their
to
head
go
a
up to
little
a
bit.
grown adult and be like, "What's up, little guy?" You know, it's gonna step on some toes.
A new bill
Don't step on their toes. That's
A new bill aims to ban dwarf tossing. A new bill aims to ban dwarf tossing contests at bars and strip clubs across Washington. Sponsored by Senator Mike Patton from Spokane Valley, the bill would ban such contests and promotions and any other recreational activities involving exploitation that endangers the health, safety, and welfare of any person with dwarfism. Payton said he became aware of the issue when a medical student with dwarfism contacted him about a dwarf hunting.
Dude, fuck Mike Patton. Let it happen. Honestly, they're signing up for it.
Yeah,
What's
what
the
I'm
difference
saying.
in that
That's
and football?
what I was gonna
you know?
ask. I was gonna say if some
If they're
group of
signing the
dwarfs
waiver,
are just chilling, like trying to have a good night, and then they get picked up by their head and just tossed in a wall, then let's try and stop that. But like,
but if they're signing up like a
this
sport,
is what I picture. Them at the strip club, and they're like, free booty shots for anyone who, for any dwarf who gets tossed at the wall, and they just freaking like, boom, they move that stripper's thong to the side, and they just do a shot right out of the
yeah,
ass.
they slurp.
Like,
dude.
then they're living life,
yeah,
and they're
let 'em
going.
have it. I wonder how the dwarf community feels about this.
Yeah,
Well,
I want it.
That might be in here.
Because
Oh,
Mike,
I hope so.
Mike Patton
Mike
seems like
Posner
a
or
real
whatever
dick
his
trying
name
to
is.
break.
Yeah.
Payton.
Mike Payton
Oh, Mike
seems like a
Payton.
real dick trying to break it up. I don't like that because if they're signing up and they're getting some sort of reward from it because they like to do it or whatever.
Yeah, if it's free,
whether
will,
it's
man.
monetary or free beer or anything, and they want to do it like it's free will, then they can worry about their own health. That's like telling like football players they can't play football or basketball players they can't play
Yeah.
basketball. If you want to play it for the benefits of the reward,
Yeah, go
get
for
thrown around, wear your little hat, and be a lawn dart.
it. I still don't know if that's what it looks like, but like you can bet as soon as this is over, I'm gonna look up dwarf tossing.
That's fucked up.
What?
You're gonna offend our dwarf community.
Payton said he became aware of the issue when a medical student with dwarfism contacted him about a dwarf tossing contest last year.
Why did he contact that guy?
The student was concerned about potential injuries to participants, as well as people with dwarfism are particularly susceptible to spine and neck injuries, according to the Advocates for Little People.
Because they land on their head. Is
There you
Riley
go,
a
little
dwarf?
people. Oh my
Full
god!
circle, dude.
Riley's the biggest fucking buzzkill, man.
There's nothing funny about dwarf tossing, Payton
Yeah,
said.
there's a lot.
It ridicules,
God.
it
There's a couple
ridicules
things.
and demeans people with dwarfism and causes others to think of them as objects of public amusement. Even,
Stop
Well-
laughing at that.
even when participants are willing, it exposes them to the possibility of a lifetime spinal injury. The ban
does
would apply to
everything.
all businesses that serve liquor and adult entertainment, and
Otherwise, it's
contests
fair game.
and promotions involving adults shorter than 4 feet 10. So we can throw regular sized people.
No, that's so heavy, dude.
Yeah. It's not
Dwarf
the same.
toss-
It's not nearly as funny.
Dwarf tossing originated in Australia as a pub promotion
Of course it
to
did.
and spread to
Everything.
America in the 80s. People with
In the
dwarfism
80s,
wearing
man, this is
special
no new sport.
wait,
Why are we cracking down now?
people with dwarfism wearing special padded clothing or Velcro costumes are thrown
There you
onto
go. They got unis.
are thrown onto mattresses or Velcro covered
Oh,
targets.
mattresses? Then who cares?
Yeah.
Throw them onto like a trampoline, like when you're outside, like fake wrestling, and you're just like choke slamming people on trampolines. What's the difference?
Listen, I'm not saying the rule set is perfect yet.
No, they can. They
But
can.
listen, we used to play with leather helmets too, and guess what? The game developed. A lot of people got CTE. I'm sure a lot of
CTE.
CTE. I'm sure a lot of dwarfs are going to get spine and neck injuries or whatever. But listen,
That's
it's
how
part
we
of
learn.
the progression.
It's a learning
Yeah,
curve. I say we throw them in pads. Put them in full pads, like football pads, and chuck them.
we're gonna figure it out.
If they're willing to play, I don't see why this is an
No,
issue.
I agree.
That's like telling a UFC fighter they can't fight because they could potentially get a lifelong injury. Like, no, dude, they're fucking agreeing to it. So Riley can stop being a buzzkill and get Mike Payton involved.
Riley Payton, you gotta like seriously, man.
Contestants compete to throw the dwarf the farthest. In 1989, Florida enacted a ban on dwarf tossing at establishments where liquor is served. And New York followed with a similar ban in 1990.
Probably
New
should
York,
play
yeah.
it sober. Probably should play it sober.
Yeah, I agree.
Safer that way.
Yeah,
It's illegal to toss a dwarf here.
at all?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well,
in,
if you're
in
drunk.
a sport, no,
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
a
that's what I'm
sporting
saying, like,
fashion.
I-
What if you
I'll
did it
take a-
outside of bars,
Yeah.
sober?
No,
if
all
you do
I'm
it right
saying-
outside, they can't serve alcohol out there, so it's legal.
What if we hosted it here?
Yeah, dude, that's all I'm saying.
Sports
Take a little
dwarf,
puff into
dwarf
the
tossing.
into the breathalyzer, show that I'm puffing below 0.8,
No, you're
and then
sober throwing them.
and I'm tossing, you know?
Dude, that's crazy. And one of us is going to try and do something important sometime down the road. And this is going to get pulled, and it's going to be us throwing, like, talking about throwing dwarfs. And we're never going to get anywhere in life because of this
No.
podcast now. We're buried. The dwarf community is going to have our heads.
And honestly, I'm not strong enough anyway, so I don't think I ever would.
We're blacklisted in the dwarf community
Yes,
now.
we are.
We could never get a job with them.
Nope.
Man, that's crazy. That's kind of discrimination to not let them make their own choice, too, right?
I think so.
I agree.
Again,
Like, if
it's
you're going to let normal-sized humans, apparently,
'cause
I
guess
probably
what?
can't say normal-sized.
If somebody
but
goes, if there's like a dwarf at a bar and they're just like trying to have a good time and like
he's like,
not be
"Fucking
harassed,
throw
and
me,
then
dude."
someone goes like, but or
Oh,
if
yeah,
someone's
or the
like
other
trying
way.
to not get harassed, and then the guy just picks them up and tries to throw
Stop
them. Like,
picking them up like this. No one's picking them up by their head, dude. no
that's
one's picking
all
them
I
up like
picture,
they're palming
dude.
a basketball.
That's all
They're
I
going like
picture.
this.
I picture just lifting them clean off the ground like that. But anyway, like if that's going on, yeah, like put a stop to that because like don't harass people.
Well, think
But
about,
if someone's like, I'm ready to get, I'm here and I'm
he
ready
wants
to
to
get
be the
tossed.
life of
yeah.
the party. Think about like little kids getting tossed up in the air. They love it.
Yeah.
Maybe those guys just like to be like
We all kind of want to be that.
like
again,
they're the
you know?
people person,
Yeah.
you know? Like they're the center of attention there. Maybe
Oh,
they
yeah.
love that. Next, you're gonna say like midget wrestling league's not allowed. Probably again say midget.
Let's say they have a
can't say
low
that.
center of gravity. So that
Small
always
people
helps.
wrestling
Yeah.
league. The small people sounds so much worse, dude.
It's not small people, it's little people.
I guess.
Next.
Or now you're gonna boss them around. I'll throw you.
Pick me up by the hair. Just by the head.
No, by the hair, like a treasure troll.
Oh, yeah. I picture them all to be. Who's that, like, one famous looking dwarf? And
There's a couple of them.
the one with the.
The one from Game of Thrones.
No. Not like a real dwarf. Like that cartoony, like, one with the hat, the pointy hat. The one. I'm thinking of, like, a garden gnome, to be
Travelocity
honest.
gnome?
No, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's how they dress,
Yeah.
dude. They wear shoulder pads and those hats, and they get thrown into the ground upside down. You ever see God, what's that movie about all the gnomes that are like bowling pins?
No bowling.
Was that a movie or a game?
There was a game that became a movie.
Movie was good, I think. Probably funny, anyways. Good concept, at least. Probably not anymore because Riley Payton's gonna shut it down.
Yeah, he is.
All right, moving on to California news.
It's unforgettable.
Jimmy G's throwing a football.
Child accidentally shoots mother with shotgun from backseat of car.
Different. Don't put it there. That's the first step.
Why is he holding the shotgun in the backseat of the car? Like,
With obviously no one paying attention to him.
A child sitting in the backseat of a four-door sedan accidentally shot his mother with a shotgun on Wednesday, critically injuring her as she sat in the driver's seat.
I would imagine.
yeah.
The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office said that it responded to a shooting about 3:30 in Norwalk, California, regarding a rescue responding assault with a deadly weapon gunshot victim.
Put his ass in jail.
The shooting happened just steps from a preschool, though it's not known if any of the children were attendees. Upon their arrival, deputies found the mother suffering from an apparent gunshot wound to the torso. She was taken to a local hospital where her condition was upgraded to fair, and she's expected to survive.
Good for her, at least.
three-
That would have sucked.
Yeah.
There were 3 children in the back seat, and another woman and a young child in the front passenger seat who were not injured.
Wait, what? Why were there so many people in the car?
Yeah, yeah. If there's that many people, just go, hey, stop pointing the shotgun that wait, or throw it in the
Take the
trunk, or
shotgun
just
out.
wait. Why is there a shotgun in here? Did that ever like?
You're like, we got to stuff 7 people in this 5-seater. Put the shotgun in the house.
Did not one of those people go? Wait. Why the fuck is there a shotgun in here?
Wait,
Put it on the kid's lap. It
Yeah.
won't fit up front.
all of the children were under 4,
Put him in jail, dude.
but it is unclear how the child pulled the trigger.
Oh, why is there a loaded shotgun with no safety on it?
The sheriff's office
Put him
said
in real jail. Fucking, if you can pull the trigger, you can go to jail.
I don't know about that, man. Do you put the mom in jail for having the shotgun in there?
Wait, you're assuming there's no dad in the picture?
Whoever's in the car?
No, put him in jail, dude.
The sheriff's office said preliminary information showed the woman's 3 children were in the back seat of the car when one of the children picked up an unsecured shotgun and shot her through the back of the seat.
Everyone's going to jail, right? Endangering the welfare of 7 kids, apparently.
Yeah.
The weapon was recovered. No arrests have been made.
Oh, well, she's probably arrested
wait
after,
a second.
after the hospital.
Yeah. They're waiting. She's gonna.
They're like,
her
all right,
time
you're
is
going to
coming.
live 10 to 20.
Yeah.
However long. We'll ask Nick.
All 4 kids are in juvie, or not juvie, but
Yeah, put him in juvie.
Wait, they're in juvie?
At least the one that pulled the
Fuck,
trigger.
dude, they're 4, man.
Put him in juvie. Let him learn the hard. He wants to be a hard ass dude.
I don't know if
He
that's
wants
what
to
he was
shoot
thinking. I
his
think
mom.
he goes like,
Put him in jail. Put
I
him
think
in
he goes
juvie.
like, what the fuck is this? Like,
No,
oh, it's
we
gonna
probably
bounce
say what
off
the
the
fuck-
back
Yeah.
seat, and then the seat fucking turns red, dude.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna bounce off the back seat. What? He wanted to shoot himself?
He didn't think.
Put him
He's
in
4,
juvie.
dude. I don't think he
So
understands
why'd
the
you say he
concepts
said,
of
"What
like.
the fuck is this?" If he's thinking, "What the fuck is this?" If he's that aggressive, juvie, dude.
it was a gang initiation.
They probably
Was it
they're-
really?
They're probably like, "Kill your mom," and he goes, "All right." He goes, "All right, G."
We
And now
planted a
he's going
shotty in your mom's
And
car.
now he's going to juvie. Send him to juvie, dude. Fuck that. Don't shoot your mom.
I still don't think you're serious.
Don't
on
shoot your
Yeah,
mom.
don't shoot your mom.
Nah, get him out of here. Put him in juvie. Don't need him.
All right.
Let him come out at 18 as a blacksmith.
It's
He
a
will
good
have
segue into
yeah.
the next one. This one hits close to home after one of our ads showed up with a very inconvenient spot of a video where we were describing something. Mike Ertel out as Florida Secretary of State after blackface photos surface.
Oh my god,
Oh.
they surfaced. But I'm picturing just
Dude,
like
no, what happened is like 10 years ago, he had a video of him with a blackface dancing on stage, and then they came out and he was, "That's not me."
yeah.
Mike Ertel, former Seminole County Supervisor of Elections, resigned as Florida Secretary of State after the Tallahassee Democrat showed photos
He's a Democrat.
of Ertel in blackface makeup to the governor's office.
Yeah, probably resign.
The Democrat reports the photos show Ertel as a Hurricane Katrina victim in blackface.
Oh, no,
Dude, George
no.
Bush hates black people.
Yeah, but also just not a great look.
This
A
is a George
Katrina
Bush.
victim.
What if it was Kanye? Yeah, like, what if the guy was blackface as Kanye going, "George Bush hates black people"?
I don't know, dude. I
That'd
don't
be
know if that's what
crazy.
happened, but like,
The photos show Ertel as a Hurricane Katrina victim in blackface at a Halloween party.
Wow.
a
What
Halloween party.
Dude, who for Halloween goes, he walks in and they go,
national tragedy. Here I come.
no, he walks in and they go, "Oh, you're blackface, dude, take it easy." He goes, "No, remember Hurricane Katrina?
Poor me, am I right?
Like, was he all
fuck, dude?
Was he all bloodied up?
That's
Did he come in and talk about his home being destroyed? Because like these things aren't gonna make people. I guess if you're going for spooky, that's a little scary.
yeah.
Man,
my
that's
God,
great. What
dude.
an asshole.
That is ridiculous. That's the peak, dude. Like, what kind of friends does this guy have where, like, he thinks that, like,
I'm not
they're
gonna lie. If we had a Halloween party and he walked in, I'd fucking laugh so hard. I would laugh so hard.
just because he's, like, a senator or whatever he was.
No, dude. If anyone did it, I'd be like, I would laugh because it's one of those like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why'd you
Yeah,
think
you
of
had the
doing
thought
that?
to do that.
But like, you couldn't not laugh, right?
Yeah, you laugh and then, like,
But
you
it's like
go-
not something
you go,
you do.
Yeah, and then you go, like, I hope nobody finds out that I laughed at this, you know?
No,
like,
because I
you go-
think it's okay to laugh at it. I just think it's like not okay to do.
yeah, but also, like, you don't. It's one of those things.
But you're not
If
laughing
you
at
have one
Hurricane
person
Katrina.
come to your party like that, you can't have another blackface person come to your party ever, because then it's just okay in your books.
Well, no,
you know? Like, one time's a fluke.
Because if somebody came as a normal blackface, it's not funny after the Hurricane Katrina thing. Because the other guy set the bar way too high. The other guy
He
really
goes,
set the bar.
he goes, I'm a Hurricane Katrina with one arm. He tucks it behind his back the whole night. God,
That's the picture.
Oh man,
that's just bad.
I don't get it. Like, I wouldn't laugh at that.
No, I wouldn't.
Not even from like a political standpoint, but like that's a shit costume.
It is.
That looks horrible.
That's
Man, that took a lot away from the story. That guy, the guy's just a dick at this point because he looks like he just wrapped stuff around his head. Don't know what the point of anything he did was. And like he probably walked in and they asked what he was, and he didn't really know because he didn't think of a costume, so he just put stuff on and he went, a Hurricane Katrina
Yeah.
survivor.
Because it looks like he tried to be like an army man, and like his wife fucked up the makeup, and then he goes like,
Or dude,
Hurricane Katrina.
it looked like he had it looked like he had earrings and like a head wrap on. So what? Like not to push for things, but what if he was like Harriet Tubman and now he's playing it off as something else? You know though, dude. What if he was like? What if he went a real asshole with it, and now he's just like, no, it was Hurricane Katrina, because like who would know any better? You know.
You do not say
Get it together, Chris.
that she's Harriet. He was trying to be Harriet Tubman.
It's like not out of the question with this guy though.
All right.
Where's Riley for this one?
This is a spot where it's all right for Riley to come in and really shut things down. No one's mad if he does it this time.
Oh,
Actually,
God.
you know what, dude?
Light your
Riley
fucking
probably
firecracker under his car. Why don't you?
Riley probably leaked the pictures, dude.
All right, Riley. I'm starting to get on board. Oh,
All right, moving on.
I can't fucking believe you said Harriet Tubman. There's no way.
Jesus.
It's a whole lot of dead air.
Oh God, next. It's tough.
In a market research ploy, Browns once accidentally streamed porn in their facility.
Who did?
The Browns.
Oh
Cleveland
God.
Browns?
I was like, hang on a second. We can't go from like talking about Harriet Tubman to say like Browns. You cannot. Oh
No,
God.
dude, the football team, the
Cleveland Browns?
Yes,
When,
the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns have been an on-field mess for a very, very long time. Since returning to the league in 1999, the Browns have a record of 95, 224, and 1,
Oh my God.
which is 24 games worse than any other team in the league. Cleveland has been
Not as bad as I would have
outscored.
guessed.
No.
They've gone through 10 coaches. There we go. The Browns now were breaking rules and losing. That's not what we're looking for.
No, I think when Belichick was there too, he brought in strippers to loosen the players up. It was either there or with the Giants, but like
He
it
did?
could be
you'll
with there.
Wait till you see how they accidentally did this. The Browns now were breaking rules and losing, leading to even more public mocking. The outsider angle was felt inside the building. Marketing executives wanted employees to see how fans were engaging with the Browns on social media. So they projected the Browns feed onto a giant wall at the facility.
There's
It was
Jimmy
like-
Haslam banging some girl.
It was like broadcasting talk radio over the entire building, and one day in particular, it was worse than that. One of the marketing staffers entered a search for hashtag DP for dog pound.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
The problem was that hashtag carried a few different meanings, one of which triggered an array of porn to be broadcast on the wall for the entire office to see for
wouldn't
more than 20 minutes until a tech employee killed the feed.
Why wouldn't he think of that before he did DP?
But it was
Some
up
people
there
are just fucking clueless.
for 20 minutes.
Or he thought it was funny and he was risking it all for a laugh.
Maybe. And then he went, oh, dog pound. Right, guys?
And they went, dude, you typed in double penetration.
Shit just got exposed like that. They go recent searches. Dog pound's not one of them. DP's not one of them. Double penetration. And he goes, DP? Dog pound? They go, dude, we gotta let you go.
The Browns accidentally streamed porn inside their facility by projecting Twitter search results for hashtag DP onto a wall for the entire office to see, so you can get an idea of what the dog pound fans thought about the team. You cannot make this stuff up, and it was something crazy, something like the 10th craziest story from the Haslamirs.
Yeah, it's the owner.
It's a good thing the team appears to have a bright future. Otherwise, it could be overshadowed by the insanity going on.
Man, now I really hope it was there that Belichick brought the strippers in. There was somewhere where he brought 2 strippers into the locker room and caught a lot of heat for it. Because he said his players were down, so he brought them in to
I
dance for
cannot
them and
picture
cheer
him
them
doing
up.
that.
No, he did it, got in trouble, and then never did it again.
I'm sure.
Naturally. Then he started bringing comedians in Probably a better approach.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't picture him doing that? Player's guy, you know?
No, he's not. He
Yeah,
doesn't
he is.
seem like that. Like
They all say
to the
they
outs-
love him. Like, he's, like,
Oh.
super close with them outside of media.
That's pretty cool.
It is. You want to guess it.
No,
And he brings
exactly
strippers
what
in.
I said. Like I can't picture him being like, now here's Cinnamon and
Yeah, he said, like, I guess a lot of the players got mad because they're like, man, I got a wife. I don't need to see this. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up. It was funny.
yeah, because I bet the one was fucking just like
Dude,
a
why are you
couple
picturing
players were
Daddy Longneck? You're just slapping like Daddy Longneck does.
like, dude, he probably would have made the cut for the Browns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. All right, what's next?
All right, we're going back to Florida.
Wait, did anybody jerk off to the porn thing and get arrested?
No.
Damn, with the door open.
Back to Florida. That seems fitting in the way this is
Yeah.
going.
Florida woman dances naked outside Waffle House, licked an employee's face.
Oh, dude, she was on E.
A Florida woman is behind bars after deputies say she threatened an employee and danced outside naked at a Pensacola Waffle House.
Go figure.
According to the sheriff, an employee told her to leave the restaurant Monday because she had been causing trouble. She fled but returned later saying she wanted to get a gun, then shoot the employee and everyone inside.
Oh, relax with that part of it. Why would you why go to that?
The employee told deputies that she then took off her pants, danced naked in the restaurant parking
You
lot.
don't do that if you're gonna like.
Why? Where's she concealing the gun?
Yeah.
Danced naked in the restaurant parking lot and tried to grab his genitals.
Oh God.
She's looking for a good time. Let her have it.
The
Let
employee
her have
said
it.
the employee said she also licked his face and poked his chest.
That I feel like you don't need to mention the poke of the chest.
Yeah,
like,
don't be so sensitive. I mean, yeah,
You,
the rest of
mister,
it
need to come
was
with me.
bad, but don't
like I
bring
bet
up
she gets a lot of these weird bendy movements if she's dancing
like
naked
in
in the
this
Denny's parking
America.
lot. Yeah.
It's Waffle House. dude.
Waffle House, whatever. The lower class Denny's.
No, I think we just don't have Waffle House up here.
Yeah. The Southern Denny's.
She was arrested on charges of indecent exposure, simple assault, battery, and disturbing the peace.
And public intoxication.
Come on, I don't know if she battered him.
No, I thought sexual batteries if she fucking started riding them. You know,
I don't know about
I
that.
thought there to be penetration.
Well, speaking of riding them,
Oh God, there's more.
Things got out of
Jesus,
hand for her.
this is a different person.
Same Waffle House.
No, this is in Russia.
Weird. It's probably some experiment.
Woman takes off clothes in front of bank manager in attempt to secure a loan.
Why do people keep getting naked in these places?
I don't know. There's a picture that's not appropriate for Facebook, but you guys can take a little peek there.
Oh, a little
Oh,
Russian
dude,
supermodel.
I'm approving her.
It's a little firecracker. That
Yeah,
guy probably
She
signed off.
definitely, it probably was not bad to be that man.
That guy probably signed off. Do you think? Do you?
Okay, I have a great theory as to why this is public and why she didn't get that loan, and it has a lot to do with fucking Riley. I'll tell you that much.
All right, let's hear it. I want to hear it.
He's fucking sitting there in his house, minding his own business. No, he's not. I'll tell you something
Never
about
mind
Riley.
his own
Never mind
business.
his own business. He's going fucking postman outside,
So
and
he
then on
goes
his
to the
other screen
bank.
he goes, oh no, indecent exposure to that woman
And the one
in
in
Ru-
Pensacola.
Yeah.
And then he has cameras in a Russian bank.
Yeah.
Did she get the loan?
After being refused a loan at a bank in Kazan, Russia, a young woman tried to convince the bank manager to approve her loan by stripping in front of him. Yulia Kuzmina,
Dude,
who was
an
reported in
iron
her
will.
mid-20s, went to a bank in Kazan, the capital of the Republic of Tartazan in western Russia, to secure a loan for a new car. She
Russia
filled out all the
sucks.
necessary forms, but her application was denied after the bank's analyst determined that she was an unreliable borrower. After pleading with the loan manager, she decided it was time for desperate measures and started taking off her clothes in front of him.
That's what I would do.
In a video that recently went viral on Russian social media, she can be seen sitting at a desk in the bank, the name of which has not been disclosed, opposite a young male loan manager. After having her application denied, the young woman stands up, takes off her short dress. She appears to say something to the embarrassed bank employee, who keeps his cool and shakes his head.
Okay, so he's
Good on
playing it
him,
off.
dude.
Yeah.
Left in her bra, but feeling that she needs to up the stakes, she
Oh,
then
man.
proceeds to take off her undergarment, revealing what she considers her best assets, her breasts.
Probably get a brain.
At this point, the loan manager continues to shake his head and eventually gets up from his desk, walks over to the bare-chested customer, and hands her his coat. He then shows her
What
out
a
of the bank.
gentleman.
Yeah,
What
wow.
a gentleman.
Good dude.
Because, like, that guy made out like a... I'll tell you what, like, while we're in a bank, he made out like a bandit. You know? Because, like, he got a show, and on the camera, like, he played it off, like, cool
Maybe
and
he
collected.
knew
and
the
looks
camera
like
was there.
Oh, he did, for sure. Like, in a bank, there's cameras everywhere.
He headed right over to Target after this.
Yeah. He headed to the Florida
He
Target.
goes, show me your nearest open door dressing room.
Yeah.
Show me
And they
your
go, there's
doorless
one in
dressing room."
Florida.
Well, crazy though. Like
They
crazy.
go, you just have to wear a gold jacket to get
It's
inside.
a crazy story. And he's like, damn, I gave my jacket to the
And
Russian
then you
lady.
also have to dress like Harriet Tubman.
What's
Fuck,
crazy is actually the way I got the loan for my car is very similar to this.
I don't think it was.
It was. I started stripping and the guy. That's why producer Pop said, speaking of riding, because the guy went, you got to ride. And I went, oh, fuck. But I got the car.
Well, after
That's
the video went viral, she confirmed the incident to the press, telling reporters, "I'm in a difficult situation. Those who judge me do not know what they would do in my shoes."
I don't know.
Sources
Russia
claim
sucks.
that she works as a stripper, which would certainly explain a lot, but that has been yet
Yeah,
to be
she
confirmed.
went with what she knew.
Yeah, I get it. Probably still don't have your boobs as your best asset. Work on math skills.
Get
or
better
something.
credit, because
Yeah, have your best asset be your timeliness
you're
with bills.
you're borrowing fucking predictability,
Yeah.
Just be better.
Thanks, Chris.
Interestingly, instead of commending the bank manager for the self-control displayed under extreme circumstances like you guys did, many of those who commented on the story called him boring and gay.
Oh, grow the
come
fuck
on.
up,
He's
Riley.
doing his job because, if he fucking goes honk honk, like he's fired on the spot. And
The video
people are
would've got
going,
way more
and-
views.
Yeah, and then he's fucking.
He's working.
Yeah, and then they go, all right, well, now you're not going to be able to get a job anywhere. And then people would be going, oh, this fucking, misogynist.
pig.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
pig. So it's like,
No, fuck
okay,
those
get
people,
called
dude.
gay because
Fuck
you
those
fucking.
people. Anyone calling them gay can go fucking
Yeah.
jerk off in a Target.
Exactly. Because he's what it sounds like, they keep describing him as young. He's probably an attractive young bank teller,
And he was probably like, fuck, this would be cool, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And he probably said that in Russian. He probably went, no.
Dude, you got to stop with these
I don't know how to
assumptions.
speak Russian.
I know, but you're making a lot of stereotypes here. And I don't know how everyone feels about it. But it's all out
Do
there
you
now.
have a better Russian voice?
No, I don't.
Yeah, so why don't you go sit in the back seat?
All right, I'll shoot you with the shotgun. I don't know what that sound was, but it sounds like someone got shot with the shotgun.
All right. Chris wants to move on because he thinks I'm judging the Russians too much.
All right, well, now you can judge the British.
Oh, perfect.
Bungling bank robber spared life sentence because he's so
bungling.
useless at crime.
What? How is he useless?
A bank robber was spared life sentence by a judge because he is so helpless.
Wait, why was a life sentence even on the table, dude? He was robbing a bank.
Yeah.
Well, hang on.
People get less than that for murder.
This guy's name is Bungling.
That's an awesome title then.
Bungling Terrence Cole raided 6 banks and bookies over 2 weeks, but left empty-handed on all but one occasion. His scarf he wore over his mouth during his heist muffled his voice so much that cashiers could not hear his demands for money.
Oh, come on.
He also claimed to have a gun, but the weapon he brandished was actually a gray hand brush wrapped in tape. Some staff realized it was fake and refused to hand over cash. One woman told him to sod off in a court heard.
I think that means fuck off in
Yeah.
British.
Piss off, basically. Yeah.
Piss off, mate.
No, he's not
Piss
Australian.
off, mate.
And I'm wrong for not being able to speak Russian.
On his only successful raid, he fled with 380 pounds from the RBS
That's heavy.
Merside, leaving a clerk crying hysterically. But he did not even realize he had stolen the cash till he got to the train station and saw it in his bag. He was arrested after a police appeal. He was arrested after a police appeal and told officers he would have to continue. What the fuck? He was arrested after a police appeal and told officers he would have continued his bank jobs till he paid off £2,000 in gambling debts.
Oh, that sounds like me.
Cole, 61 of Liverpool, admitted robbery and was given an extended sentence of 12 years, meaning he'll be in jail for 80 years?
What, dude?
And then released... 8 years. And then released on license for 4. So I think that's like good behavior. He's on
okay.
4.
Yeah.
That's crazy because people like kill people and then get out on parole after like 10 years sometimes.
This is what the judge told him. This is a direct quote. Fortunately, you're not very good at this.
It doesn't
I
sound
make it
like
quite clear that if you'd been more successful, you would be facing today a discretionary life sentence.
Okay, I have a theory on this one as well. All right, so you know
Pop
how
off.
he's walking.
Leave him out of it.
Yeah, you know how he's walking into like all the banks and they're all just like, "No, dude, piss off. You're wearing a scarf and like you got a fucking broom handle." So like I'm not gonna give you the money.
It's a hand brush, but
And
yeah.
then when he walked into the one, you know how the one bank teller was crying and fucking gave him the money,
It was
and then he
Riley.
didn't. It was fucking Riley, dude.
And they called the cops right away, dude.
Oh, you know it. He had him on speed dial. God,
Probably.
Riley fucking loves bank
And
tellers.
then the cops are like, Riley, what the fuck now, dude? That's insane because
He gets the Kansas City police to keep coming to like different countries.
no, it's
This
insane.
guy's around everything, man.
What's insane is like, I don't get why the sentence would have been so high. Again, you could kill somebody and go to jail for less than what you can get for robbing a bank. That's fucked.
Yeah,
That's money, not a person's life. That's crazy.
yeah.
Don't like that. The United Kingdom needs to work on their prison structure. I
Law
guess.
reform, yeah.
Yeah.
If we had-
Get Kim Kardashian over there. She'll talk law reform with the minister.
Yeah. That's where Nick is right now.
He's working on law reform with Kim Kardashian in the UK.
Well, that's all we got, and we're at exactly an hour.
All right, see you guys Tuesday. Chris, you got anything you want to add to any of that?
No.
We want to wrap this bad boy up, baby.
Yeah, wrap this bad boy up, baby.
We want to thank producer Pops for filling in since our counterpart is doing whatever TF he's doing. You know?
Yep.
And we want to tell you a little thing. As always, you know where you can find us? Chris?
Oh,
iTunes?
SoundCloud,
Google Play?
YouTube,
Facebook?
Twitter.
No. By searching Sports Dorks Podcast. And then you can find us on Facebook at Sports-Dorks, Instagram and Twitter at Sports_Dorks_. Chris on Instagram at Chris Wilson 6862. Me at Tim_Chura. Chris on Twitter at SportsDorkChris. And me at Timothy J. Chura. Producer Pops, thanks again for filling in. Nick, I don't even know why I said Nick. He's not here. Chris, anything else? Oh, be sure to check out mybookie.ag. Use promo code DORK for 50% reload bonus. It's a good gambling site. I forgot to plug that. And we got to work on the ad read for a new sponsor.
Yeah.
New sponsor alert Tuesday. That'll be exciting.
Can't wait. Super excited about that one.
Oh, relaxed. You're overselling it. Not really. Good people.
Yeah.
Working with some nice people now. With that being said, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Don't jerk off in Target and wear a lot of gold jackets.
Keep Harriet Tubman out of it.